You know, my husband and I, we worked for 5 years in Spain. I worked in a safe house for survivors of human trafficking into the sex industry, while my husband was studying his doctorate in human trafficking. And some of our favourite people that we met in Spain, we dubbed them the brothel-busting grannies. And we didn't call them that to their face. But these were a bunch of old ladies that had retired from England down into the south of Spain. And they noticed all the girls who were working on the street there. And they got curious and they started to ask some questions. They found out that Spain is one of the largest transit and destination countries for human trafficking in Europe. And so they decided to do what they could. They packed thermoses and homemade goods and basic health items. And night after night, they went out onto the streets, delivering those goods to the girls. Where they could, they were able to bring girls up to the safe house 500 kilometres away where I was working, often at great risk to themselves. But what I love about the brothel-busting grannies is that they saw the need, they chose to do something about it with what they had in their hand at the time, and then they had also huge doses of courage. And we learned a lot from watching those ladies. And so when we returned to Australia, we decided that we had to do something to impact modern slavery on a systemic level. After working with those girls, I started to see that there's no use trying to mop it up at the other end. We have to tackle it from the top. And that's why we started Unchained.